If anything happens to me, please tell the cops to look into Roberto Andino. Janine Znitko, 35, wrote a friend prior to her death. A Wisconsin man wanted in the slaying of his ex-girlfriend was found dead in a Chicago area motel a day after the suspected murder. Roberto Andino, 52, who barricaded himself inside an Illinois motel on Wednesday during a standoff with a SWAT team, was later pronounced dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Andino was the primary person of interest in the death of 35-year-old Janine Znitko, who was murdered in her Kenosha home on Tuesday. She was killed by a single gunshot wound to the chest, police said. The 35-year-old accountant's employer tipped off the police when she didn't show up for work. Authorities discovered Znitko's SUV and a firearm belonging to her were missing. On Wednesday, Znitko's black 2021 Kia Sportage was spotted outside a Chicago hotel. A SWAT team, who entered a suite rented to Andino using the room's key, later found the 52-year-old dead inside. Andino had sustained a self-inflicted gunshot wound to his chest, according to a Kenosha Police Department police press release. He was pronounced dead at the scene. A spokesperson for the Chicago Police Department declined to comment regarding the open investigation on Friday. Prior to her death, Znitko had expressed grave concern for her safety to a friend regarding Andino. "Sorry, I've been dealing with some major personal issues," Znitko wrote in a recent text message. "If anything happens to me, please tell the cops to look into Roberto Andino." Znitko also reportedly provided Andino's birth date and his physical description. "I've made a report on him already, but the cops said they can't do anything until there is a trail of evidence." The 35-year-old's neighbor advised her to come to his residence if she ever felt threatened. "Okay, cool, thank you," Znitko replied. "I have my gun but really don't want to use it other than at a gun range." Neighbors who knew Znitko said she was often seen walking her dog. "She was an extremely nice person and she was always walking with her dog. She was always alone and she was just really lighthearted." In 2012, Andino was convicted of child sexual assault involving a 16-year-old victim. He was released from prison on parole in 2014. In 2018, the Kenosha man was arrested again in a carjacking incident, additional court filings show. He was found guilty and spent just over a year behind bars before being released again in July 2019, according to online jail records. Andino was also previously convicted on sexual assault battery charges in Illinois, according to the Kenosha News.